Hello, this is our Small Business Survival Series. I'm Nancy Smith, Executive Director with the Shawano Country Chamber of Commerce. And today I am with Leanne Geets, who is the Plant Manager with Shields, which is a division of Novalex, and they're located here in Shawano, previously known as Wisconsin Film and Bag. So, hello, Leanne.
Hi, Nancy. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, Leanne is going to share with us today how their company has pivoted and joined others who are now making necessary items during this pandemic. So Leanne, why don't you share with us, first of all, for those who don't know your company, why don't you tell us a little bit about your company and what you normally manufacture?
Okay. Well, company is called Shields, and like you had mentioned, we were formerly Wisconsin Film and Bag, and we are a custom manufacturer of packaging products. And this division here in Shawano, we make monolayer, so just clear, kind of generic plastic bags and film, and we service institutional markets, industrial markets, food service, um, let's see, pharmaceutical, and now we're into the medical field with the gowns that we just started producing a week ago.
Okay. And how many employees do you have there?
At this facility here, we have the extrusion facility. We have about 115, and then we have a recycling center, which is down the road, and we've got about 25 to 30 there.
Okay, so you're now manufacturing hospital gowns. So tell us about
Are,
that transition.
are. Well, what happened is when this whole pandemic started, a few months ago, Novalex was approached by some individuals asking if we can make hospital gowns. And we have 61 divisions within Novalex, and none of those divisions at that point in time were able to make them. So at that point in time, we had said no, but then we got a group of engineers together, and they kind of sat back and designed their own concept of what it would look like and how we can make it happen. And they took that design, and we started running it in our Yakima, Washington plant, and they were able to produce two different sizes. And the demand got to be so much that about 10 days ago, they contacted me and said, can you guys do it here in Shawano? And I'm like, I don't think so, but send me a sample and we'll take a look at it. And we received the sample on either a Wednesday or a Thursday. We took a look at it. I got my maintenance team, my engineers, my electrician, some of our skilled laborers, and they just took it and ran with it. So within 5 days, we had it from concept to fruition, and we're up and running on the following Monday already and saving products. So it was really cool. It was really cool.
Wow.
We were able to do things differently. We had to kind of redesign and redistribute our equipment. We've got it kind of laid out. It's a pretty lengthy process we've got going on there, but they took what we had, and they were very creative in making this happen. So it's really cool, and I'm really proud of all the hard work and energy that everybody put into making this happen.
Wow, that's impressive. So you did have to retrofit some equipment. Okay. And
Yeah.
then where are the gowns being shipped to, or where are they going to?
Our first truckload went to New York. That left last Friday, but it's basically they're being distributed throughout the United States.
All right. Wonderful.
Mhm.
So I'm sure you've had to change a lot in your operations to keep your employees safe. Can you talk a little bit about that? How you've changed things?
Well, obviously the whole social distancing thing has been put into play. Um, we're pretty lucky here. Our lines are far enough apart that people are, at least 10, 15 feet apart, so that works out okay. But within our break room, we've had to put lines on the floor, and we put up shields, between the time clocks, and laid out our tables differently. We have things laid out and highlighted and awareness to everything. Um, we have the masks if they want to wear them. We're not making that mandatory as of yet. However, I just got off a phone call that we may be making it mandatory pretty soon to be putting the masks on. But just bringing a lot of awareness to being safe and staying healthy.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being able to make that transition so quickly to help out our country with what we need right now. Do you have any words of wisdom for our other businesses that are just trying to survive in this crisis?
That's a good question. I guess I would say, if possible, think out of the box. And I know a lot of them are trying to do that now. I never dreamed we'd be doing that here. We were lucky enough to be an essential manufacturer because, like I said before, we supply the food industry and things like that. So, but I never dreamed we'd be doing hospital gowns here. So, it's nice to just think big picture and what else can I do to service the local community and the United States.
Think outside the box, and in your case, maybe think outside the bag, right?
There you go.
So I think that's great advice for everybody. So thank you so much, Leanne, for your time. I know you're incredibly busy, so thank you for sharing your time and your words of wisdom.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
All right. And we also have available on our website, shawanoecountry.com, a resource page for those of you looking for financial resources or just information about how to survive during this challenging time. So thank you again, Leanne,
You're
and
welcome.
we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.